and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay. In tonight's video now, Newfoundland, and take that to this portion of the region, and then move on into the northeastern United States later in the forecast period. You see this system here coming in off the west coast. This system will move into the California region. We'll be looking at that in the CIPS analog as we continue to move through this broadcast cycle. All right, let's move on to your forecast for your Friday. You can see here we got some shower activity up in Maine down toward Rhode Island. Some mixed precipitation there as well through New Hampshire, back into Vermont, also to Massachusetts. Also, we have a little flash flooding, heavy rain possible in the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Showers and storm from Ohio back to portion of Michigan, back into Minnesota and Wisconsin, down to Illinois. Also, we have some freezing rain possible in portion of Michigan, back into northern Wisconsin, also in the portion of Minnesota there as well. Also, over here in the portion of mixed precipitation there also for Minnesota through the coast, back into southern Minnesota as well. More mixed precipitation over here in portion of Montana, down to Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, Nevada, California, Oregon, and Washington State. With shower areas of Washington, Oregon State, Northwest California, Central California, that vicinity of the mountain range of California. High pressure in charge of much of Canada through portion of the Northeast. Using New Mexico, Gulf of California, through New Mexico to Texas up to South Dakota, portion of Washington, Oregon, and California as well. Alright, all this activity is for your Friday, March 29th. Alright, let's move on to your Saturday forecast now. Alright, you can see we got a little bit of mixed precipitation in northeastern Maine, over to mixed precipitation, some freezing rain in portion of Pennsylvania and also into Michigan. Mixed precipitation in northern Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota. Same from north through the Dakotas and Nebraska, stretching all the way into Colorado, Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Nevada, Arizona, and also California with some heavy snow there possible. We got some showers over in portion of Wisconsin to Michigan to Kentucky to West Virginia to portion of D.C., Maryland up to Pennsylvania, New York City, and New York State, that is, excuse me. Same over toward showers in much of California. Shower activity in northwestern California as well. Alright, otherwise for the Yucatan Peninsula, much of Mexico, Gulf of California to Texas, go to Iowa, Minnesota, North Dakota, and also Washington, Oregon, and Idaho regions as well. Alright, all this activity is for your Saturday, March 30th. Alright, let's move on to the Wanted Warning Advisory map for your location across the nation. Alright, you're going to hang up there for a minute. Okay, still waiting. All right, here we go. All right, we got some small craft advisory, gale warnings, storm warning from Maine all the way down to the portions of California up to portions of Washington State. We have some dense fog advisory in northern Michigan with flood watches there as well, stretching all the way to the Massachusetts region. Also in the portion of southeast Virginia, eastern North Carolina. We have some special weather statement for you guys in portions of West Virginia, portions of Minnesota, and also North Dakota. A few counties here in portion of Montana, down in a portion of Wyoming as well. Frost advisory down in a portion of Alabama there as well. We got a special marine warning here off the east coast of Florida. We have some Virginia, North Carolina, and also Mississippi, Louisiana, and Texas. Alright, we got wind advisories over portions of areas of Missouri and a portion of Kansas. Same over here in portion of Arizona, back into Utah, Nevada, and also much of California. Winter storm warning, winter weather advisories there as well. Winter weather advisory for you guys in portion of Montana, back into Wyoming, Utah, and Colorado. Red flag warnings have been posted for portion of Colorado, New Mexico, and winter weather advisories to the. Alright, 7-day rainfall totals over the next 7 days. As you can see, the heaviest precipitation off in the Atlantic coastal waters, in the portion of Maine and New Brunswick, and also in the Newfoundland as well. Stretching back in the portion of New York State, we got a big area of heavy precipitation, which may lead inches of rain. Portion of West Virginia and the Pennsylvania, back in the portion of Ohio, Michigan, portion of Michigan, also into Indiana, Illinois, and also portion of areas of Iowa, and also into Missouri. Also more heavy from Arizona, Nevada, Utah, and also Colorado, portion of Wyoming as well, South and South Dakota, portion of Nebraska, and southwestern Canada. Lighter amounts in the green elsewhere across the board, and down across Texas, no precipitation is expected in your region. Alright, CIPS analog. Let's take a look at the severe weather probability. This is % chance over Texas and Oklahoma, portion of Kansas, 10% in portion of Missouri, back in the portions of Kansas, also in Oklahoma, and okay, here we go right here. We got a 30% chance of severe weather with portions of Missouri, southeastern and portions of Nebraska, portions of Arkansas, northeast Texas, and eastern Oklahoma. 15% in the oranger looking color here, extending from portions of Iowa all the way down to Arkansas, northwest Louisiana, and the central Texas, and a 10% area in the yellow stretching from Texas to Louisiana, all the way up into Illinois, Iowa, back into portions of Kansas, and also into Oklahoma as well. This is for April the 2nd for severe weather probability. This is only probably severe weather will occur in this region. And now let's move on to day number 6 as it continues to push eastward. In the Carolinas, down through Georgia, also into Alabama, portions of the Panhandle, Florida, and eastern Mississippi. All right, and that's the will be be for April. I would not be surprised to see on the weather outlooks from the Storm Prediction Center. We may have a maybe a slight risk or a marginal risk for severe weather in this area here. And day number 5 probably over here, and then day number 4 would be in this vicinity here, what you just seen just a few minutes ago. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Everybody continue to stay safe and well. So enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Like the video, share the video, subscribe if you have not. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, that is. Also, we'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday evening, folks. Take care.